Hi, I'm Dr. Sasha Nunez, physical therapist and owner of Restore Physical Therapy, Pilates and Fitness. It is the first Saturday of May, which means that it is National Pilates Day. I'm going to take you through my good morning mat Pilates flow, meant to free up your joints and get you ready for your day. So go ahead and bring a mat, a water bottle, and some good vibes, and let's do this. So let's go ahead and start on the ground. We'll start with your feet out in front of you. And let's go ahead and bring your hands right behind your thighs. We'll sit up as tall as possible, stacking up our spine, bringing our shoulder blades down our back, and elongating through the crown of our head. Take a deep breath in, elongate a little bit more. And then exhale, begin articulating through your spine one vertebrae at a time, from the tailbone first, rolling down, slow and controlled. Let's go halfway. Curl forward, bring your shoulders over the sit bones, and stack up the spine nice and tall. We're gonna start again. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling through the tailbone, articulating through the spine, looking towards your belly button. Rounding through your spine, stacking the spine one vertebrae at a time, growing taller. Deep breath in, exhale, lowering down, slow and controlled, rolling through the crown of the head, going forward, stacking the shoulder blades on top of sit bones, stacking the spine one vertebrae at a time. Good. Keep going, slow and controlled, lowering down halfway, curling forward, and then rolling up the spine, taking your gaze straight in front of you. Last one, exhale, lowering down halfway. Good, creating that deep C curve, scooping out your abdominals. Hold it there. Go ahead and bring the arms out in front of you. Good, bend the left elbow, spiral through your back, and then come right back forward. Just initiating a little bit of rotation into our spine first thing in the day, and coming right back out. Good. Deep breath in, spiral through the back. Exhale, coming back forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming back forward. Two more. Spiraling through the back. Coming back forward. And last one. Coming back forward. Good. Rolling forward, stacking the shoulders over on top of the sit bones. Rolling up slow and controlled. Good. We're going to take it all the way down. Lowering down through the tailbone. Slow and controlled. Using your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering all the way down. Good. Let gravity relax those shoulder blades. I know that's a problem that I have. Widening through the chest, imagining that there's sunshine coming out from the chest. Deep breath in on the exhale. Let your right knee fall to the side, slow and controlled, without allowing the pelvis to roll with it. Imagine there's a heaviness on the other hip, and slowly bring the knee back to center. Other knee, dropping one knee out to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing it right back in. Good. Dropping that right knee out. Stabilizing through the pelvis. Coming right back in. This is a great way to open up those hips first thing in the morning. The hip joint is a synovial joint, so it requires lubrication and that fluid to get warmed up. I explain to my patients that sometimes that fluid gets really thick like molasses. So unless you're moving, it gets cold and stiff. So you really want to move and scour the hip to really lubricate that joint. Last one. Good. Imagine the lower back is going to flatten and press down towards the ground. You're keeping the ribs closed and funneling down. Fingertips are long and those shoulder blades are still pressing back. Glide your right heel away from you. Turn the toes out. back to center, and then slowly drag that heel right back in without changing the pelvis and the lower back. Flex your left foot, send that heel straight away from you without moving the pelvis. Toes go out, in, and then pull that heel right back towards center. We're going again, right heel, flex the right foot, press that heel out and away from you, sending energy out through that heel, turn the toes out, right back in, and drag the heel in. Good. One more, flex the left foot, pressing out and away, toes pull out, in, and pulling right back towards center. Good. We're going to flex the foot again, so let's go ahead and flex that right foot. I'm going to send the heel straight up towards the ceiling. Lower the leg right back down, stabilizing through the pelvis. Pull that foot right back in, no movement through the pelvis. Left foot, flex the foot, send that heel straight up towards the ceiling. Lowering down, slow and controlled. Slide that heel right back in. Good. Flexing the right foot. Heel straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Dragging that heel right back in. Imagine creating a nice semicircle arc through that heel. And then pulling it right back in. Good. 2 more times. Flexing the right foot. Good. Sending the leg out and away. Try to stay really light on your opposite foot. That's a mistake that some people tend to make. We try to use that opposite leg to help us, but it should be really light. Imagine eggshells underneath your heels, and you'll feel your abdominals kicking even more if you do it that way. Good. We're going to do full hip circles now. So dropping the knee, straightening out the leg, gliding the toes back to center, and sliding the heel right back in. Knee goes out, slide the heel out, turning the toes right back towards center and coming right back in. Last one. All the way out, turning the toes up, coming right back towards center. Good. Other side. Knee falls, sliding the heel out, toes up towards the ceiling, coming right back in. Knee goes out, pressing the heel out and away from you, toes go up, coming right back in. And last one. Knee goes out, pressing out, toes go up, and pulling right back in. Good. We're going to raise the arms straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to float and hover your left leg straight up and hold it there. You're still pressing the lower back down towards the ground, just ever so gently. I always tell my patients, try to feel in through your obliques. If you cough and you can feel those obliques kicking in, you might be bearing down too much. So it should be a light, subtle contraction. Don't bear down too much. Arms up towards the ceiling. Let's drop the opposite arm away. And coming right back in, still with the idea of staying light on the bottom foot, right? At any time, you should be able to lift up that leg. Good. Other side. Coming right back in. Left side. Right back in. Good. Check yourself. Can you lift that leg? Good. Other side. Right back in. Really reaching through the fingertips. Reach out and away. Good. Go ahead and lower the leg down. Good. Lift up the other leg, slow and controlled. Good. Dropping the opposite arm. Making your way back in. Stabilizing through the pelvis. Still imagine someone has your head and they're pulling it away from your body, so there's this internal length that you're creating for yourself. Other side. Coming right back in. Good little check. Can you lift up that leg? Good job. Good. 2 more. Coming right back in. And last one. Coming right back in. Good. Lower that right leg down. Bring the hands straight down by your side. You're going to hover the hands off the mat or off the ground, maybe about 2 to 3 inches. You'll take a deep breath in. Imagine that there's a tennis ball between your chin and your sternum, and I want you to keep that space. On the exhale, you're going to lift through the crown of your head, take your gaze towards your belly button, and then slowly lower back down. Deep breath in, exhale, curling up through the crown of the head. You're just going to come to maybe the tips of your shoulder blades. and slowly make your way back down. 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, curling up and over. Good. Making your way back down. Keep reaching through those fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Good. Hold it there. We're going to go through our hundreds. Ready? Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up a little bit higher. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there for a second. Make sure you're keeping the tension out of the neck. Keep a little bit of that space between your chin and the top of the sternum. Keep reaching out nice and wide through the fingertips. Hold it there a second. Can you lift a tiny bit more? Good. Little shaky shakies. And then lower yourself right back down. Slow and controlled. Good. Relax your neck. Turn your head from side to side. Good. Let's come right back towards center. We're going to lift up one leg into tabletop position. Bring your hands on top of your pelvis. Good. Lower back is still pressing down towards the mat just a tiny bit. Lift the other leg up to tabletop. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Create that connection. Lower the leg down. Slow and controlled. And then let the other one follow. Good. Lifting up one leg. Then the other. And then slowly guiding that leg straight down towards the ground. Good. Still utilizing your breath. You can play around with an inhale or an exhale on the way up, or an inhale or exhale on the way down. I always say that movement and your breathing is a tool, not a rule. So go ahead and play around with both. Good. 2 more. Lowering down. Good. Last one. And lowering down. Good. Let's alternate. Switch to the left side. Slowly coming down. Good. One leg, then the other. Lower down. 2 more. Lower down. Good. Last one. And lower down. Good. You're going to go ahead and take your outer leg, flex the foot, and we're going to let everything drop across your body, slow and controlled. Good. Take your arms out to the side. Take a really deep breath in. Keep sending energy out through that heel. Twist a little bit further. Good. Deep breath. Allow the ribs to expand. That will help the thoracic spine rotate a little bit more. Help us free up those joints, getting us ready for the day. Good. Bend both knees. Good. Bring everything back towards midline. And let's switch. So the other leg goes straight up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot. Good. Everything falls to the opposite side. Good. Send energy out through the heel, really reaching out and away from you. Take the deepest breath in. Allow the ribs to expand. It should help the thoracic spine rotate even more. Exhale. Bend both knees. And you're coming back towards midline. Very good. Hands go straight down by your side. Straighten out the legs. We're going to go for full roll up. Arms straight up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, rolling through the crown of your head. Stacking up the spine nice and tall. Good. Exhale, rolling down just like in the beginning, one segment at a time, slow and controlled. Hands down by your side, widen through the chest at the bottom. Deep breath in. Rolling through the crown of your head, deepening through your C curve, stacking up the spine. Hold it there. Good. Exhale, lowering down, slow and controlled. Keep your breath going. Deep breath in. Exhale, never holding our breath. Stacking up the spine. And rolling right back down. Slow and controlled. Good. 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rolling through the crown of your head, stacking the spine. And rolling right back down. Good. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rolling through the crown of your head, stacking up the spine. Good. And lowering right back down. Good. Bend both knees. We're going to open up those hip flexors. They tend to get pretty tight at night when you haven't been moving. Good. Make sure you keep a little bit of space between your glutes and your heels. You're still reaching nice and long with those fingertips widening through the chest. You're going to go ahead and rock your pelvis backwards just enough to flatten that lumbar spine against the ground. Begin lifting the pelvis straight up towards the ceiling, squeezing through the glutes, opening through the front of the hips. Take a deep breath there. Exhale. Now articulate through the spine one segment at a time. Imagine you're bringing down your spine like a string of pearls, one segment at a time. Keep lengthening the spine as you send it down towards the ground. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rocking the tailbone back, squeezing through the glutes, sending the hips up towards the ceiling, widening through the front of the hips. Exhale. Softening through the chest. Middle back, lower back, pelvis, tailbone. 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Straight up towards the ceiling. Keep tension out of the neck. Exhale. And coming right back down. Good. Think about breathing through the belly. Even though we're trying to maintain a contraction, I still want some breath from here. That's how we keep some of the tension out of our neck. Good. And 1 more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Coming all the way up. Good. Let's stay there. I want you to keep your pelvis level, but you're going to shift it to the right, kind of like you're a typewriter, back in the day. You're going to lower the pelvis down, slow and controlled, but starting from the upper back, middle back, lower back, pelvis. Good. We're going to come right back up from there. Good. Swing the pelvis the other way, like a typewriter, keeping the pelvis level. Lowering down one segment at a time, slow and controlled. You should feel your glutes burning by this point. If you're not, I think we have a problem. And coming all the way up. Good. Squeeze your glutes to the other side. Slowly coming down one segment at a time. Good. This is a nice little movement first thing in the day because it really gaps the foramen, and that's those spaces where the nerve roots come out. Let's go the other way. Lowering down, slow and controlled. Good. Coming all the way up. Let's go 1 more to each side, typewriter to the right. Slowly coming down one segment at a time. Good. Coming all the way up. Good. Coming off the other direction. Slow and controlled on your way down. Good. Shift your pelvis right back towards center, and you're going to hug the knees directly in towards your chest. Hold behind the thighs. Good. Elbows stay nice and wide. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let the belly really open up and press against your thighs. Exhale all the way out. Good. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. Deep breath in. Through the belly, let it press against your thighs. Exhale out. And last one, deep breath in. Exhaling out. Good. Keep the elbows wide. Use the weight of your legs to help you lift your upper back, neck, and head. Hold it there for a second. And now bring everything back in towards your chest. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Press through your hands, sending the legs away from you. Allow the weight of your legs to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. And then slowly make your way back down. Good. This kind of wakes up your central nervous system, putting a little bit of traction through it and then just taking it off. So it's what we call in therapy a neural glide. And you're going to make your way back in. 2 more. Exhale, sending the legs away from you. Good, coming right back in. And you can keep the feet together or slightly apart to see what feels better for you first thing in the morning. Coming right back in. Good. Stay there. Go ahead and change the position of your hands so that your hands are right on top of the shins. And we're going to do full hip circles from here. Coming right back in. Good. Go ahead and reverse the circle, going the other way. Circling out and around. Still keeping that roundness through your elbows. Good. 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. Let the legs float down towards the ground. Your hands are going to stay by your side. Good. Take your hand that's towards the camera straight out. Your other hands are going to cross across your body and slowly begin to let your body turn. Bring your underhands underneath your head. Take your top leg straight out. Good. You want to create length through that leg. So you should be able to have a little bit of space underneath the rib cage. Keep that space. You always want to make sure that I can roll a marble or something else underneath. We're going to flex the top foot. Lift the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Hold it for a second. Slowly make your way back down. Good. Imagine you're pulling your shoulder blade down your back, still creating length through your spine. With each leg lift, you grow a little bit taller. Slowly making your way back down. And last one coming up. Good. Hold it there. Keep the foot flexed. We're going to bring the foot forward slightly. Good. Send the legs straight back behind you. Good. 2 more. And straight back behind you. Still keeping that space. Good. Last one. Coming back out. Good. Go ahead and bend that knee ever so slightly. You're going to bring the knees straight up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your tush. Lower right back down. Good. 2 more. Good. And last one. Good. Keep it hovering in the air. Now lift up the foot up towards the ceiling. And right back down. 2 more. Good. Last one. Good. Straighten out that leg. Flex the foot. Slowly make your way back down. We're going to bend both knees. Good. You can roll onto the other side. I'm going to switch so that I'm facing you. Good. So we are straightening out the top leg. Flexing the top foot. Keeping this space underneath our bottom rib cage, lengthening out through our heels, sending that top hip away from us to create the length. You're going to bring that foot straight up and slowly make your way back down. Good. Again, lifting straight up, pulling that shoulder blade down your back, lengthening nice and long through the crown of your head. You can let your head relax, or you can keep it slightly suspended and keep that length. Good. Last one. Lifting up. And coming back down. Good. Hold it there. Flex the foot. Bring the foot in front of you. Slow and controlled without changing your spine. Send the heel straight out and back. And squeeze the tush. Good. 2 more. Flexing the foot. Good. Pressing straight forward. The heel glides straight back. Imagine you're sliding that leg along a table, so it's staying parallel to the ground. Good. Last one. Good. Bring it back towards midline. Good. You're going to bend the knee. You're lifting just the knee up towards the ceiling, squeezing the tush, slowly making your way back down. Good. Lifting on up. Good. Making your way back down. Good. Last one. All the way up. Making your way back down. Good. Now lifting the toes. Coming back down. Last one. Maybe give me one more. All the way up. Back down. Good. And go ahead and bring that leg back down all the way. Good. You should feel the burn right on your gluteus medius, the outer part of the hip. Great job. We're going to roll onto your belly. Good. Go ahead and keep the elbows pinned straight back behind you. Let me scooch on over so that you can see. So elbows are pinned back. Think about lengthening through the crown of your head. You're going to lift the chest ever so slightly. Hold for a deep breath in. Exhale, coming right back down. Again, pin the elbows in. Lifting up that chest. Waking up all those paraspinals. And coming right back down. Good, last one. Pinning the elbows in. Lengthening out nice and long. Good, try to see if you can hold that position there. Bring one arm out in front of you. Good. Bend the elbow, pull it back as if you're going to bring that elbow down towards your back pocket. Still widening through your chest, remembering kind of that sunshine and the sun rays kind of pulling out from the front of the chest, keeping that energy. Good, last one. Good, let's switch the arm. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head, reaching out and forward. Coming right back in. Good, as you come back, pin that elbow back towards your back pocket. One more. Pin the elbow. Good. Press down. Let's press back onto our knees. Bringing one knee down and then the other. Good. And we're just going to make little circles with our spine. So you're going to drop the chest, the ribs, everything down towards the ground. Circle towards the side. Bringing the ribs up towards the ceiling. Look towards your belly button. Circle the ribs down. And then bringing it back towards the center. So we're making a little circle through the ribs. Let's go the other way. The ribs go out and away. Pulling up towards the ceiling. Look towards your belly button. Dropping the ribs to the other side. And coming back through the center. Good. Going the other way. Straight up. Dropping the ribs to the other side. Coming back towards the center. Good. Going the other way. Looking towards your belly button, really scooping through the abdominals. Good. And last one. Good. Try to find neutral spine. So if I had a nice long dowel, the back of your head should be touching that dowel. The area between your shoulder blades should be touching. And the sacrum should be touching. Keeping that position. Go ahead and bring one hand towards your shoulder. Drop it right back down. Just try to see if you can keep that spine nice and stable. Can you stabilize through the shoulder blade? Good. Keep using your breath. We're working on control and just waking up all the muscles of the rotator cuff and deep stabilizers of the shoulder girdle. Good. Two more. Good. Last one. Good. Hold that position. You're going to bend the elbows just a tiny bit. Bend the elbows a tiny bit more. Bend the elbows a tiny bit more. And then come straight back up. Good. Again, bend the elbows a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. And then coming right back up. Last one. Bend the elbows a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more, and coming right back up. Good. Bringing the hands all the way back. Good. Put them on top of your thighs. We're going to sit up nice and tall, just like we did in the beginning. Look straight ahead. Deep breath in. Grow a little bit taller. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Grow a little bit taller. Good. So let's just finish pretending that we're on the reformer.
And we're gonna do a modified version of rolling down on the reformer, facing back. So arms are gonna start out in front of you. We're pretending that we're holding onto our straps. You're lowering down through the tailbone, scooping underneath, and slowly rolling down through your spine. This is a really nice way to lengthen out the front of the quadriceps. Turn the palms over, press them out and back behind you as if you're pressing through water, creating a little bit of resistance. Pull through the crown of the head, bring them over the top of your sit bones, your shoulders. Circle the arms out and around, keeping that C curve in your spine and rolling through one segment at a time. We're going to start again. Crawling through our tailbone, rolling down slow and controlled. Turning the palms over, press through the hands. Bring the shoulder blades forward over the top of the sit bones, creating a deep C curve. Circling the arms out and around and stacking up our spine. Good. Last time, deep breath in, exhale. Curling through the tailbone, pressing through the hands out and back. Curling the head, neck, and shoulders. Circling out and around and coming right back up. Beautiful. Good. Let's come facing forward just to finish. Crossing your legs right in front of each other, or one in front of the other. You're going to bring your arms straight up towards the ceiling, and then exhale all the air out. Good. Deep breath in, coming up, and exhaling out. 2 more. Deep breath in, coming out, and last one. Coming out. Take the right arm up. You're going to thread it through underneath the other arm. Great. Coming right on back. And right back down. And last one. Bring the arm up. Threading it through. This is your last bit of rotation. Arms straight up and over. And coming on back. Good. Deep breath in. Arms straight up towards the ceiling. Bring the hands together and exhale all the air out, and you made it. So thank you for joining me on our Good Morning Mat Pilates series. I hope that you had a good time with me and that you got all those joints to open up and get you ready for your day. Join me on the next one, and I'll see you soon.